3 months no income, and as anyone in Dubai having a loan from first day, I had a loan, personal loan. 3 months I'm not paying. I was not sleeping from the calls collection. A new company in Dubai, real estate developer, come for an interview. The minimum salary they were giving there was 10,000. And for me 10,000, that was a dream. How much you're expecting? 6, 7,000. 7,000 you start with us? Yes. Okay, come tomorrow.
No.
Okay, wait.
Something is wrong. Something is wrong.
In my first month, I achieved 10 million sales.
In your first month?
Yes. I started knowing what is real estate, what's the meaning of valuation, what's the meaning of registration, the square meter, square foot.
You took it from so entry level.
Yeah. Calls, not less than 200 calls per day. I know I will not rest, I will not relax until I do it. Let it be wrong, it's fine. I will find a solution. I was actually the best seller. It was my first time. We were selling perfumes of Mashari al-Afasi in Kuwait.
Yeah. Selling perfume. And then what happened?
Then I got my first full-time job.
Okay,
I was selling fuel cards.
What about the regular consumers, the buyers, who's like interested? Okay, I want to buy a unit or two.
That's a problem actually.
What I would say, not guarantees, but the minimum returns that they should expect from such investments. Abdelkareem Elmughrabi landed in Dubai with zero connections, but a mindset built on hustle. He worked every angle of the real estate game, developer side, brokerage side, and client side, until he mastered the full picture. As running the company, running the show, what is the most important thing that keeps you awake at night these days?
People's money, salaries.
Welcome back, Alpha Squad, to another inspiring episode of the Alpha Talk Show, the #1 fastest growing show in the region. Today's Alpha guest is not just another real estate guy. He started with humble grit in Kuwait, landed in Dubai with zero connections, but a mindset built on hustle. He worked every angle of the real estate game, developer side, brokerage side, and client side, until he mastered the full picture. And now he's the managing partner of Bonaparte, one of the most trusted boutique real estate firm in the UAE. But he didn't stop there. He's now stepping into real estate development with a bold new project in Ajman, aiming to shift investor focus beyond the obvious and redefine what's possible in the UAE market. Broker, builder, visionary, and an alpha. Welcome to the show, Abdelkareem Elmughrabi.
Thank you, Seif.
Pleasure to have you with me today.
Thank you so much.
How do you feel?
Feeling good.
Ready for a great conversation?
Of course, always.
Abdelkareem, I usually start the show with a question that says, once we publish the episode, it becomes available on all the platforms. People will see the title, will see the name, will see the graphics, and they will think that's extremely important episode and interesting as well. So what do you promise them to gain if they gave us their time to watch the full episode?
I promise them actually to know the real, true meaning of real estate, not just in Dubai, in UAE, and how you can do whatever anyone else can do. It's not just about studying, it's not just about anything, it's just about the vision you have in mind, and put a plan, go for it, achieve it.
I want to go backwards a little bit to Abdelkareem before real estate. Take us back to these days, where you started, how you ended up in real estate. I think, and I know, that your journey is an absolute inspiring for all the people who will be watching the episode. So take us through this phase. How did it look like?
Actually, my first time I was working, it was 2011. I was selling perfumes.
Okay.
And perfume exhibition in Kuwait.
Okay.
Yeah. And it was so weird for me that I go out in the market and start selling. So I started my career in sales.
In sales?
Yeah. That was 2011. And I was actually the best seller. It was my first time. We were selling perfumes of Mashari al-Afasi in Kuwait. Yeah, he has his own brand. And it was really good.
A good start.
Yeah.
What do you remember from these days?
I remember standing up 12 hours. Yeah.
Is this the type of work that you were standing in a mall?
Yeah. Approaching people, please come. Some people just look at you from up to down. They just keep moving. But the thing is, You don't have to take anything personal. These people, they don't know you. You don't know them. You have to do your work. If you don't do it, someone else, the people sitting next to you, they will do it.
What did you learn from this type of work? Because a lot of people takes it so personal, standing 12 hours and take it personal. I believe like even more than 80% of people just look at you and pass. What did this time teaches you?
Look, just walking and passing, that was good.
Yeah. So the much more drama happening.
As I told you, the thing is, you have to put and keep it in your mind. You don't know these people. There is no revenge between you and him. You want to sell. He's here in this exhibition to buy. Prove to him that you are better than anyone else in this market.
That's your objective.
Yeah. Because everyone gets attracted in a different way. Maybe the thing that you're putting here, the spin, the shine of it, it attracts them.
True.
The smell of the perfume, the way you look, the way you talk, maybe the signboard. You have to find what attracts the people, bring them to you, and then start your selling skill.
Sales is a very big school.
Yeah.
But I will talk about it a little bit later. I want to move, okay, selling perfume, and then what happened?
Then I got my first full-time job.
Okay.
I was selling fuel cards.
Fuel cards.
Yeah, there was one company in Kuwait long time ago called Petronet. So we used to sell fuel cards. You know, when a company has like drivers or something, so they buy these cards instead of giving cash. I stayed there for almost 1 year. And then I received an email from a company through someone that I know that they are looking for like an assistant.
Okay.
I didn't know what this company is. I don't know the term real estate, what it is. I went there for the interview, and it was a real estate company. It was one of the biggest real estate actually in Kuwait. And fortunately, I was in the department of the investment and real estate transactions.
Okay.
That was a new department they just established, and they needed someone to do the data entry. And from there, I started knowing what is real estate, what's the meaning of valuation, what's the meaning of registration, the square meter, square foot.
You took it from so entry level.
Yeah.
If I go back to this period, so you started in real estate, that was how many years back?
That was February 2012.
You remember it very clearly.
I never forget.
Very clearly. Why did this date have something with you, or why do you remember it that clear?
Because it was the day that I actually didn't know what to do in my life. So when I first started that in February, it kind of clicked that this is you.
Okay.
This is the real estate.
You found your happiness in a way
Yeah.
towards what you're doing.
Yeah.
Then, mashallah, you're now in Dubai. Real estate, perfume, petrol cards in Kuwait, which is I would say a hard start. Let's put it in that way.
Yeah.
And then Dubai. How Dubai appeared on the map?
I was actually talking to a friend of mine here in Dubai, and he was like, please come just for a few days. Let's have fun. I will pay for the visa cost. I'm okay. I will come. I came here for 3 days.
Okay.
These 3 days changed my whole life, my whole vision, because I met some people through him, some friends, some connections, and whoever I see, like, I have my own company. I have my own house. It's new to me, these words. What do you mean, my own? So it's like 100% yours? Yes. When I look at them, they are people like me. They
For the
came
people,
from, yeah.
for the people to watching us, in Kuwait, you cannot own 100%
No, you cannot.
with you, or cannot be employed somewhere without a kafil or a sponsor. So he's coming from that angle when he hit Dubai and understood all this is possible.
I said to myself, no, you cannot stay like this. Look, Seif, the company I was working for until today, I still have some connections with them, and I say it's one of the best companies in the world. But the thing is, I met someone there. He's doing the same thing what I'm doing for the past 10 years, and he can finally bring his wife to Kuwait after
Oof.
10 years.
I get your point.
And he was older, I think 12, 13 years than me. When I saw all of these, it was like, okay, do it now or never. I just resigned and left.
From where do you get this vision? From where do you get this hunger? Where it is ignited in you?
I always want to be different. Whenever someone tells me no, I know that this is the right path. Not always.
It reaches somewhere. So it happens.
I like to listen. Tell me your opinion, tell me everything, but I have a vision in my mind, I will do it. That was the main and biggest problems between me and my father.
True.
We
true.
always tell you no and you go and do it.
Exactly.
I want to do it. I know I will not rest, I will not relax until I do it. Let it be wrong, it's fine. I'll find a solution.
And I will learn from
Yeah.
it.
And I came here. I came here.
So
actually,
you resigned 3 days.
Yeah.
3 days. You decided, okay, I'm gonna go resign and come back to Dubai.
Yes, I came back actually 3 months later. 3-4 months
Yeah.
later, I came back here. It was beginning of 2015.
Okay.
Had nothing to do.
You had no plans.
Nothing.
You had no connections, no job opportunity.
Few connections, some family members here, but you know, they're far away, not too close. I had my 2 suitcases traveling with me. I stay here for a month, here for a week. I worked in so many different things. Every time I have, 2 days and my visit visa expires. What to do at that time? There was no change status, or I don't know what, there was
Change
no
states,
renewal.
yeah.
So I have to leave and come back. So I go back to Jordan 2 days
And come back.
because I already cancelled my visa in Kuwait. So I go back to Jordan 2 days and then a new visa. Whatever I work, I collect the money to renew the visa.
No way.
I worked in everything. I worked in an exhibition that sells car accessories, perfumes, and these things. I worked in the electronic exhibitions, selling laptops, selling this. Here, this is in Dubai, in Sharjah Expo.
I will interrupt you. From where this confidence or belief that you're gonna make it here? Like you said a very nice statement that I was working, collecting the amount of money that I needed to renew my visa, and I go and I come back, collect and go on. From where this belief that you're gonna make it here, particular in UAE?
Because someone else did it. Why I can't do it? I believe in something. Nobody is better than anyone else. It's just what's in your mind. I know so many people, they have 2 or 3 master degrees. They didn't do half of what others people did. I'm not talking about me. You want to do it, you will do it. That's it.
Lovely mindset. Okay, so Sharqa, book fair. Where it starts again, the real estate.
In Sharjah as well.
No way.
Yeah. I also was applying everywhere, and I got a phone call. We're a new agency in Sharjah. We just opened and we're looking for salespeople. Okay. I went there. It was a new company, but they are working mainly in management, rentals and management, renewals, these things. I stayed there for 7 months as well, but it was not my type. There was some misunderstandings between me and the owner. And by the way, we are until now friends.
You know what I know about you very well, that you know how to keep, maintain and grow the relationship. And this I will talk about it a little bit more details down the line. But then from Sharjah, rental, management, renewal, real estate related company, I want to see where's the start. I'm selling, and I want to see, what do you have enough money all the time, or absolutely not?
That's the thing. I didn't have that time. I didn't have money to renew the visa. So I said, okay, what's gonna happen? I will stay. 7 months.
7 months
Overstaying.
overstay.
Yeah. Applying till one day I get a phone call. A new company in Dubai, real estate developer, come for an interview. I went there. It's actually a funny story because the minimum salary they were giving there was 10,000. And for me, 10,000, that was a dream. How much you're expecting? 7,000. 7,000 you start with us? Yes. Okay, come tomorrow.
No way.
Okay, wait.
Something is wrong. Something is wrong.
In my first month, I achieved 10 million sales.
In your first month.
Yes.
Interesting. How?
At that time, the lead generation and this marketing, that was not existing.
True.
So we only have the landline, and they were generous enough to open the international calls.
Mm-hmm.
Calls, not less than 200 calls per day. And I never...
Out of this 200 calls per day, because a lot of people watching us are still young, and they're thinking, okay, like I did 20 calls today, and oh my God, 20 are no.
Believe me,
200.
199 were no.
One.
And the 200, the one who said yes, he said some bad things to me. And he hanged up. I went down to smoke a cigarette because I felt so bad. I came up, I saw a missed call. I called. You just called my friends regarding an investment, blah, blah, blah. I said yes. At that time, I didn't know how to sell in Dubai. The process of Dubai, the land department registration, all of this. The landline, the connection, the wire. I took it to my manager's desk.
No way.
Yeah, I told her, please talk to him, he wants to buy. I sat next to her, she called him, she agreed with him on everything, sent the passport copy, sent all of this, and he transferred. That was the first unit for almost 1.8 million.
What was the feeling on that sale?
I didn't believe. Really, I did not believe it. Because everyone is struggling to sell. It's a new project, it's not something easy to sell. So everyone is looking at me, and I'm looking at me. Did it really happen? 2 weeks ago, 2 weeks before that, I was thinking, what have I done to myself? Where did I come? I cannot sell here. But no, someone did it. I'm staying. After almost 10 days, the clients came from Qatar.
Mm-hmm.
And I want to take them. It was like something on an island, so I want to take them on the boat. They are coming Friday. That time Friday was a holiday.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so they were coming Friday, Saturday, and leaving Sunday. So we have only Saturday to go for the viewing of the project. Saturday was windy. I don't tell them that we're not gonna go today. I made so many calls to everyone, please arrange it for me today. So they said, okay, we'll go with the engineer's boat. So what I thought, engineer's boat, something luxury. I go to the clients, guys, congrats, you're going VIP. We reached them there. All of them, they were splashed with water. It's an open boat.
Engineering boat and going with the tools.
Because usually we go with yachts.
Yeah.
And it's there's AC inside, everything is, and they do some snacks and all of this.
True.
When they reached there, and with all of what happened, and they saw the project, we came back and he said, okay, I want this and this as well.
This was kind of an upgrade.
Yeah. I didn't know what to say. I just froze. Okay. We came back to the office. It was a Saturday, and it was around 8:30 in the evening. There was a father and a son and a daughter.
Okay.
He smokes a lot. And I saw him, he was not feeling well, he wants to smoke, and we're inside the building. Look, today is off. I'm gonna get you an ashtray. Smoke inside the office.
Be happy.
And they signed 3 units, 10 million. That was my first deal in Dubai.
Wow.
I took the money. Actually, I took half the commission with a check because I didn't have bank account. I still don't have my visa because I'm overstaying, so I have to pay a huge amount to get my things done and then do the visa. I paid all my overstay. I still have the receipts.
No way.
18,600. I have the receipts now. I paid it, went back to Jordan, came back after almost 2 weeks. did the visa, did everything, and you cannot imagine how happy I was to have my first Emirates ID. I
Another
am
field.
here, legal.
Legally.
I have
Finally,
official
yeah.
documents here.
Finally.
That was a dream coming true.
What kept you pushing all this?
No other option. There's no other option.
Kuwait, you nulled it.
Yeah, look, in Kuwait, once you cancel your visa and you
It's-
come back,
it's
it's too
finished.
difficult. Yeah.
Having the first kind of sales in Dubai worth of 10M, then you went to Jordan, you made your status in Dubai legal. At that moment when you came back, what was in your head?
It's not enough.
I want to push more.
Yeah. My first dream, actually, it was to rent my own room, not apartment. The room. Not to stay in partitions with
Partitions with
2,
people.
3 people. I want to have my own room. And I got my own room. No, that's not enough. I want my studio. I rented my own studio. And there was a lot, by the way, of falling down.
I wanna
between
see
these,
that.
stages.
What was the hardest thing that happened in this period of time? Like, what are, I would say, the challenges that you faced?
The day I left the first company and joined the second company, it was a 3 months, because there was like a training session that they have to do, and there has to be around 40 people. So until they collect the 40 people, we can start. And I didn't know this in the beginning. So I resigned from where I was.
So no income
I had
at all.
3 months, no income. And as anyone in Dubai, having a loan
course.
from first day,
Of course.
I had a loan, personal loan, and 3 months I'm not paying. I was not sleeping from the calls collection. That was really tough period. It was really, really tough.
How did you pass it?
I know it's happening. I know I'm going to work in this company.
The belief.
Yeah, because I already signed, everything is done, but I'm just waiting to tell me, yeah, okay, we can start now. But it took 3 months.
You know, I speak a lot about the power of belief. When you believe in yourself and believe somehow in your faith and what God is preparing for you, you become unstoppable, regardless the challenges
Yeah.
that you faced. How it happened then, I know a lot of stories about you, especially in nurturing relationships. We have a lot of things to discuss about from nurturing relationships that led to, I would say, towards establishing your current company, Bonaparte. How did you, how this kind of, take us through this relationship? Because with your partner, you established kind of a relationship while you were at the broker or a developer
A
side?
broker. Yeah, a broker.
How did this happen?
I joined one company. It was one of the biggest companies actually in Dubai in real estate brokerage. And it was a really hard time as well, because after I left the second developer, I stayed for a long time without any work. And you know, here, 2 days without work, you're already in minus.
True.
So at that time, I was newly married. And we know that now my wife is pregnant. So she went back to Jordan so that her family takes care of her. And I thought to myself, okay, now you don't have any responsibility here. You don't need to go back home. I was going out. I took that time 1 bedroom in Ajman. 7 in the morning, going back 12 midnight. Every single day. It's a good company that gives you a lot of resources, a lot of tools. So why not use it? Every day. One time they switched off the lights when I was there. They didn't know I was
No
there.
way. I'm sitting.
So calls until I received one lead from Austria. Called him. Yeah, I'm interested. Okay, let me send you an email. I was doing some, spying stuff. I send a normal email. Then I follow it up with an email from the system, because it's same connected to the same email. But from the system, I can track it.
Okay.
He opened, he read how much time he stayed on the email. So I keep my eyes on the email that, yes, he opened it. I called him. After 1 minute, I called him because he's already gone through the email. Since November 19 until February 29, I closed this deal. I
One
can
deal.
say whatever I want on him. He's my partner now and my
Yeah.
friend. But he was the most annoying client I ever met.
No way.
Yeah, the gray hair I have, it's from him. He comes up with questions. Okay, now I'm ready. I want to buy. But just this question. Come on.
Close it.
Every day. So in February, in the last week of February, the owner of the company said, okay, guys, in February, we're already above target. So if anyone sells in this last week, you get the 100% commission. 100%. And I have a potential client. Called him. Look, we have a new offer. If you buy before 12 midnight on 29th of February, you get a two-way business class ticket to Dubai. I still have the receipt on my phone. And until today, every team meeting, the anniversary meeting every year, I put the screenshots from my WhatsApp conversation with him. 11:45 on February 29, I have the payment receipt of the booking receipt.
No way. And you paid for
Yeah, I paid for his ticket.
to make the deal happen.
I confessed to him later I was lying to him. There was no offer. I was paying for you.
Why do you make these things?
Look, I believe in investing in people. It's the best investment you can ever do.
True.
15,000, 20,000 is the ticket. I paid this investment. This is the ROI I'm getting today.
True. I want to talk about another ROI. Very interesting one. Because again, you're a type of guy that you really invest in people. Invest in relationship without the objective of I'm gaining something from it on the spot. You've been talking about this relationship that happened, that a guy wanted to buy a unit, and then you stepped back and I said like, no, I'm not going to sell you this unit. It's better that you do this and that. So you even stopped selling because you were really working for the benefit of the client.
If I have the money, I wouldn't buy it.
But tell me the story, because it, again, after years and years and years, gave to you an ROI.
Actually, yesterday, yeah. Yeah, I was having lunch with him yesterday.
Oh my God. Can you tell us, go back in time so people can really get into the context. This happened when you met this guy?
It was 2020.
2020. And now we're 2025.
Yeah.
5 years. What was the situation? Like a guy wants to buy a unit and then you...
There was a recently launched project from not that much well-known developer. And there was a lot of offers, which it's too good to be true. He, by coincidence, actually, it was a friend of him who told him, before you buy, just ask Kareem. He came, he asked me, I told him, no. He said, I will do it with you. I'll not do it with anyone else. Let's go and buy, try to get me a better price. I told him, sorry, I cannot go with you. Now you can buy it, you can everything, but please don't put my name on the deal because I cannot sell it for you. I don't say the project is not good.
But
It's not good for you because your plan is to buy. After 2 years, you want to sell. You cannot sell. And if I tell you, yes, I will take it, I will sell it for you, and whoever is telling you will get 18, 20% ROI, it's not reasonable. It's not, doesn't exist.
So you was very honest with them.
Yeah, because I know that you have a family, that you're supporting the family, and I know how much hard you've worked for to earn this money. I cannot be the reason that you lose this money. There is another options. I'm not gonna say better. It's better for your need. And that's actually the main thing I teach the team. Don't sell the client. Ask him, he's giving you his money. Ask him what you expect from this money. What do you want from this money?
What is the need behind it?
Yeah, I want to have a good ROI for the next 10 years. Okay, good. Go to JVC, go to Arjan, go to these areas. I want to resell after 2-3 years. Okay, go to these areas. Know what your client needs. If you don't do this, then you're no different than any other agent.
True. I will dig into this. But what happened? So the guy didn't buy.
Yeah, he bought actually after 1.5 years.
Okay.
I called him and I said, can we meet? We met in the developer's office. I told him, look, I can tell you 100%, this one is good for exactly what you're looking for. Last year I sold it to him, 30%. More than the
type
original
of
price.
relationship.
Yeah. And I was having lunch with him yesterday, and he was asking me about the new project that I'm starting, how to enter with it.
Oof. That's the way how you build
Yeah.
relationships. How did Bonaparte start? So, because interesting, because we want to dig a little bit in Bonaparte. What's your business model? What differentiates you from the market, which is an extremely competitive market, especially in a city like Dubai?
We started Bonaparte, actually, it was just after COVID. We were just recovering from COVID. Still inside the malls, everywhere you have to wear a mask. And at that time, the company that I used to work for some issues, it had to close and doesn't exist anymore. Simon was there. At that time, Simon was in Dubai, and he was in his mind planning
To
on
open?
how to ask me to work with him.
No way. Look at
Because
fate.
for him, he felt embarrassed to ask me this, because he knows that I'm doing well, I'm selling, and everything's fine with me. So both situation from my side and from his side happened at the same time, and that time I was so depressed because I was doing really well, but something not in my control happened, and everything collapsed. He was laughing when I'm telling him this, and he said, look, you can take whatever happens with you as an opportunity, or you can just sit at home facing the wall and cry.
True.
Nobody is gonna,
Come and save you.
no one cares. Yeah, people will talk about you for the first 2 or 3 days. Oh, look, we feel sorry for
Yeah,
him.
it's finished.
Then what? You have a family. Take this as an opportunity. I'm not gonna tell you anything now. Go home. Let's talk after 2 days. And after 2 days, we started the idea of having the, let's say, the Middle East branch of Bonaparte Real Estate.
Middle East branch.
Yeah.
Because it is an international real estate agency, brokerage.
I wouldn't say it's a brokerage. It's a group of companies.
Okay.
So Bonaparte in Europe, mainly in Austria, it has more than 20 segments in marketings and hotel apartments and holiday homes and sustainable energy. Now he started. So it's a big umbrella.
Okay.
But the main thing is the real estate development, renovation, and brokerage.
Okay.
So here to start something like this, it takes a lot of capital. So the best thing to start is the real estate
Of
brokerage.
course.
We started, actually, we issued the license in December 2020. And today, after 4 months from today, almost 5 months, we have 5 years anniversary.
Wow. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Tell me about this journey, being an agent that closed sales to being an owner and running an agency.
That's something so difficult. If you are the best salesman in the world, doesn't mean that you can be a good manager.
Did you learn it the hard way?
Yeah. Because I started working as an agent.
Your objective was
I
to
want to
close.
sell. I learned actually after 3 years that I'm doing it in the wrong way. And most of the time, Simon wasn't here. He was in Austria because he cannot leave everything there and just come here. So
True.
I have to learn my own way. A lot of mistakes happened. A lot of bad decisions were taken. But now I can give you any advice you want if you are a real estate agent. You want to open your own company. It's not easy.
What are the flags? Like, what are the mistakes like you did in the beginning? And you learned it the hard way.
Don't think of making money.
When you go to this role,
Don't think of making money, because look, if you're building a company, you're not gonna make that much money in the beginning. In the first, let's say 3 to 4 years, you're not gonna make much money as an agent. Because as an agent, if you close a deal every 1 or 2 months, let's say, you have a cash flow for the whole year, your life is good, but that's your only source of income as an agent. Build a company, let it run itself, put it on autopilot. You have a fixed source of income, and then go do whatever you want.
true.
Then start your own projects, start your own things. There is a company, there is a money machine that's printing, and you're doing your own things. So to think that I'm a good agent, I'm a good sales, so let me start the company. A lot of people, they close after 3 months.
It's a long journey.
Just documentation, that's the biggest headache. And you have to be there. You have to sign.
True.
You have to run. You have to go and remove the violations from the land department. You have to go. It's not easy.
Bonaparte,
Yeah.
one of many in a market which is literally extremely competitive. How do you differentiate yourself? What's different?
We don't do sales. That's the first thing I remind everyone every day. We are not here to sell. We're here to advise.
Okay.
To sell, that's the easiest thing because Dubai already made its own marketing, and it
Image,
shortened the way
perception.
for us. You cannot imagine how easy it is. Now, why we do it different than others? The clients, mostly let's say European clients, they want to come to Dubai. There is a long journey. Ends with real estate. So it's everything will end in real estate.
Correct.
If you have a good connection with this client, if you give him a good advice, he will come to Dubai. Where he will stay? He will either rent or buy.
True.
He ends up in real estate. But why he should end up with you?
That's the question.
Yeah. And that's the, let's say the training that what we're doing is to how to stay with your client from A to Z, how to be the one-stop shop for your client. It's not just about selling. I can Google now, buy apartment in
Exactly.
Dubai, this is my
True.
budget. I can finish the whole thing in 2-3 hours. But then what? And that's actually that was the main vision when we started Bonaparte. We want to be different. It's not just about hit and run. Most of our clients who are buying with us, they are our friends now.
True. Exact. True.
Yeah.
Exactly. We are in a city that every second person you meet is a real estate agent. It's something I don't want to say it pissed me off or not pissed me off. رزق على الله. But it lowers down the level of like, oh my god, like you're a real estate agent, another real estate agent. How do you make sure within your organization that your agents are literally different than whoever deems that he's a real estate agent? And what is the characteristic of proper real estate agent?
Honest. He should be very honest. He should be very clear. He should be very well educated. When you're talking with someone educated, it's totally different.
True.
Most of the team that we have, they are engineers, pharmacists. They have a huge background of financials and audit and all of these things. So I learn from them every day. And they are people who are interesting to talk to. You don't need to do the hit and run. If you do it, it will work 1 time, 2 times, and then what? Dubai, or not, I'm not going to say Dubai, the whole world now is what? It's a very small circle.
True.
If you have a bad reputation, if you have a bad Google review, nobody's going to come and deal with you.
Everybody's visible.
Yeah. So that's what I most care about. I teach them every day. You have to be honest. You have to be clear. Treat your clients as if it's your own money. Don't just think about, yeah, I want to sell because this developer gives 8% commission or 10%. Invest in your client.
A lot of people say like, oh my god, real estate industry is a cutthroat, which means if I'm gonna come and work for you, you're gonna tell me, okay, Seif, we don't have fixed. You only work, and if you close, you get a commission. Why this is the standard in the real estate industry?
Actually,
And why you're for it or you're against it?
I'm not for it or against it. No, I cannot say it like this. It's, again, depending on the mentality of the people. For a real estate agent, once he thinks that he's an employee, a 9 to 5 guy, it's not his place.
It's finished.
Yeah, leave. Go work in anywhere else. You take more than 15,000.
True.
This is not your place. Real estate agents, they are unofficial partners of any agency they work for. They get 50% of the profit that the company makes. So,
If you want to be a partner, you need
Yeah.
to do the work.
yeah, it's a mini company inside a big company. That's it. You are your own manager. You are your own financial, your own HR. You want to come to the office. You don't want to come to the office. In the end, it's your work. You cannot come and ask for overtime. You're doing overtime for yourself. And a lot of examples.
You know, Abdelkareem, there is a lot of, I would say, things happening in the real estate industry, and especially in Dubai. From the hype of social media, from. If you look at all this in a nutshell with your own lens, what is the thing that pisses you off in this?
The weird marketing that's happening.
In
The
what
untrue
sense?
marketing.
Mhm.
Because when someone, and this is something we don't see it a lot in here, people outside Dubai, they see it, and a lot of them, they send me sometimes screenshots. Is it true? Do we get 180% in 2 years? Because this is it backfires on us.
Of course. The
Yeah,
whole
that's-
reputation
yeah,
of the
it's
market.
not true. When realistically, Dubai market, it is the most realistic market in the whole world. You make 6 to 7% on an average for an ROI. For let's say for flipping, it's 7 to 8% a year as capital appreciation from the day you buy it when it's a new launch. There are unnormal situations. Yes, it happens. Always happens. Sometimes it multiplies by 5, 6 times. But we cannot take this as a standard. Usually people take one example and they publish it everywhere that this is what's happening in Dubai, and that's not true. Because this backfires on us. When I tell you now, buy now and get 180% in 2 years. Only one thing to it.
Exactly. Abdelkareem, there is a lot of ways people can invest in real estate. Like if
Yeah.
you're giving an advice, and let's play as a role modeling.
Yeah.
We're saying like people who have people who have a mil dirham, and let's say 3 million and above 10 million, where you let them play. And I would take it one level deeper, the type of financing, like they go for mortgages, they go for cash payments. What's the strategy from an investment standpoint?
Look, for payment plans and mortgages, we cannot compare because mortgage mainly for something that's ready.
True.
Payment plans, it's something that's still off plan. It's going to be built over the next 3 to 4 years. And when there is, I tell everyone, when there is a post handover payment plan, think about it. Keep it in your mind. And we're talking here about investors, not end users. Investors, first of all, I tell everyone, don't fall in love with a project. Not because it looks nice, not because it's in the middle of the city. No, look at the numbers. So when someone comes to me with 1 million, 3 million, 5 million, the first thing we need to know, what do you expect out of this money? You want to park this money somewhere that it holds the value. Buy downtown immediately. You want to buy it to get a good ROI. Go to the new areas, JVC, Arjan, the areas where the price is not too high, but there is a lot of demand on rental.
Lovely.
You want to have it for a flipping, go to any beachfront area. Maritime City, go to Creek Harbor, to Imar beachfront. These areas are good for flipping because it's limited. But you cannot go and buy a 10 million, like 2-bedroom apartment, and waiting for a 10-12% ROI. Doesn't happen.
You explain to the investors all these kind of things,
Yeah.
depending on the objectives.
Yeah.
And I love how you put it. If you want this, go to GBC. If you want that, beachfront. If you want that. So you take the investor into a journey.
It's a qualification. We
Interesting.
qualify the client when they come to us. I want to buy in this project Because when it's done, I want to move here with my family. I don't interfere.
Okay, it's done.
I will find you the best unit. I'm gonna try to get the best deal for you.
Okay.
But as you said, I have this amount of money, and I'm planning to do this type of investment. How much you think I can get back out of this money in 5 years? We can diversify your investment. Look, like put 2 million, for example, in an off plan, put 3 million, something that's soon to be handed over. So you have, let's say, a more guaranteed ROI that's gonna help you with the 2 million that you put as an off plan.
Lovely. So for each and every individual or an investor or a buyer that wants to live in, you tailor the service based on absolutely their need.
Yes.
If there's a real estate agent watching us now, and he said like, oh my God, the life cycle of real estate is so long. Would you agree or not? Like for a real estate agent, from day one to close a deal, does it take time or it happens? What is the standard in the market?
1 month.
1 month to
1
be
month.
able to close the deal.
Can it be 6 months? Yes. Could be a week? Yes.
So it depends on the person.
Look, it depends on the target you put to yourself as a real estate agent. I can come to you now and tell you, okay, you have a target of 100 calls per day, 2 listings and 3 meetings and all of this. I can put the target as a manager. But realistic target, you put it for yourself, because everyone has an energy level that's different than the others. I know myself. Nowadays, I cannot make more than 50 calls a day. I know my energy level.
Now.
Yeah. Someone else can do 200. So reach the maximum. And I always say the first week, test yourself. Put the maximum. How much you can do per day. Second week, put the target for yourself. So I reached the maximum level of 300 calls per day. After that, I was dry. I couldn't even speak. So my limit is 300 calls, or 100, or 50, or whatever. So the next week, you put the target for yourself. If I follow the rule of the 10%, I close a deal in 1 month, which is one lead, or let's say one closed deal, it comes out of 10 meetings.
Exactly.
10 meetings comes after 100 of confirmed meetings. The 100 confirmed meetings comes after 1,000 call.
True.
So do 1,000 call, close a deal.
You know the
That's
math.
the minimum. Yeah.
You know the math.
Yeah. It can happen that it leads to 2, 3, 4 deals, yes. But that's the minimum you can do if you follow the 10% rule.
I'll go back because you're still a salesperson. And for people listening to us or watching us, he just kind of sold me something on the spot. Before we start recording, like I'm the managing partner of the, but no. I'm still gonna sell something. But he sells it so sincere, and it's not like the first time we meet. So like, of course, I trust him blindly. But I want to go back as running the company, running the show. What is the most important thing that keeps you awake at night these days? Not as Abdelkareem now, as a salesperson, I need to close, I have bills, but as a person.
People's money, salaries, commissions, all of these things. Because, as a company, sometimes you get delays in payments. You don't get paid on time, but still the people have bills to pay.
Of course.
So yeah, it happened that I took personal loans. I took some finance just to pay for the people their money, because I cannot just wait until I get paid and pay them. And that's the most thing that keeps me awake.
What is the one thing, if I ask you that you're proud of Bonaparte as a brokerage firm?
Most of our team, they are already investors.
No, say it again for people to understand. What do you mean?
Okay, so we have, let's say, a target from day one for our people, for our team. Don't sell something you don't have. I cannot now convince you to buy this brand of cars while I'm driving another brand.
True.
So if I want to sell you a property, what would you say if the client comes and said, okay, you've been in the market for 5 years and the market is so good, why you don't buy yourself? What would you answer?
True.
There's no answer.
Exactly.
So most of our team, more than 50%, they have their own investment. Some of them, they are living in it. Some of them, we have someone who has like 3-4 units.
Lovely.
He is living in one and he's renting the rest. He started with nothing.
But you
Yeah.
put these kind of beliefs and values in your team.
Yeah.
And it's really something that you should be proud of.
And we don't have the employee turnover thing. We mostly when it comes to sales, you hire 10 and fire 8.
Mhm.
Hire 10, fire 8. We don't have this. We
This is
had
built on what? Why?
because from the first look on someone, you know that if he's serious or no. If he's dying to make money. So I won't let him go. No, I will support. I will do whatever it takes to make them close. And we have live examples of people stayed with us for 6 months, 0 sales. And now they are having their own apartments, their own investments. Not one, just 2.
That's something you should
Yeah.
be very proud. What is the life of a managing partner of a real estate agency look like? Should I say it? Should I say it? Because like now people think, oh, you're sitting on the big chair on the top of the pyramid of a real estate company. You're making money out of nothing. Of course, you're living a life of freedom, lavish. You don't care about anything.
No. That's totally wrong, because that's the biggest responsibility and the biggest headache. It's on the management side. You have to make sure that everyone else is making money while you're solving problems.
Hmm. And you want to grow as well.
Yeah. Look, you have to sacrifice a lot of things. Social life, friends, and going out, and all
True.
of these things. You cannot do all of this at the same time. I still believe that we still have the energy to work and to make money and to secure the future. After a few years, it will be less. After that, it will be much, much less than now.
True.
So no, put the energy that you have now in securing the future tomorrow. So tomorrow you can relax,
Sure.
hopefully. I know it's not gonna happen,
Yeah.
but yeah.
Dream, your journey is super interesting and inspiring, and it will lead us to the next chapter, which is development. You started with selling perfume, then let's say agent, then mashallah leading a brokerage firm. Then now you're taking, I would say, the right step, but it's a big step. You're moving into development. I want you to share with our audience why this came to your mind first. Did you plan for it? And what is this project that you will be developing? I'm so interested to hear about it in details.
Look, in the beginning, I'm someone who gets bored so quickly from doing the same thing always. So I wanted to do something. I was planning, I was searching, and development, actually, it was in our minds, me and Simon, for the past 2 years. We had a few, let's say, opportunities, but it wasn't
Solid.
Yeah, it wasn't solid, and it was not, that interesting. But sometimes there are things that are meant to happen. We moved our office. We took another office in a different building, and it happened after a year and a half almost that I got a call from the owner, from the landlord of this office. He wanted to meet. After giving him a really nice advice about his office and how is the best way to manage his office. So I went to meet him, and he and his partner, they have a plot in Ajman,
Okay.
in a place that is a piece of heaven. By coincidence, he was...
I have to stop him here because I know the story. He's
Okay.
not saying the story correctly. The story correctly. That the owner or the landlord of your office,
Yeah.
he called you. He wanted something. He wanted to sell the office, but you, as a proper ethical, principled person, you told him what he's doing is wrong. So there is nothing as a transactional. You gave him an advice.
Look, he called me because he couldn't reach his agent.
Okay.
He was like, I have someone who's interested to buy the office. If he buys it, he was not asking for my advice. He was asking for my approval to leave.
Mm-hmm.
I told him, yeah, of course, I'm not going to stop you from selling it if it's good for you. But if I may ask, how much you're selling for? So he gave me a price that's too low. I laughed. Told him, doctor, look, he's a doctor. I have the title deed, which shows me how much you bought it for. And I know how much I'm paying you rent. You're making 15% almost. Where else you can make this 15% nowadays? He didn't think of it that way. So he stopped, muted for a second. Told him, look, if you want to sell it for this price, I can increase the price. Sell it for you in a week and get a commission from you and from the buyer. And convince the new buyer that I stay there and lower the rent, which is going to be the perfect deal for me. But as an honest advice, no. Please don't sell.
That's building relationships.
Yeah. Then he called me. Again.
Exactly. You cut the story, which your story is, all the stories are built on providing the best honest opinion and I would say even service, advice to people in a relationship that at the end or down the line gives you the ROI, not on the spot. That's a real example for people to understand. Don't go transactional towards deals, towards people. Build the relationship, the money will come or the business will come.
Before going to this, just I'll tell you one small thing that my business partner, Simon, told me before we started Bonaparte. He said, if you will start this journey following the money, you will die and not reaching this money. If you work straight and work in the right way, you will find the money coming from right and left as a side effect.
True.
And that's true. That's what's happening. Don't think of it as money. Don't think of it as something that how much you're going to get from this now. Just do it.
And the money is a bypart of it.
Exactly.
So you met the guy.
I met the guy, and I was fascinated by where he's working, who he is. And we started talking about, the real estate in Dubai, what's happening, and in Ajman. So he mentioned that he has a plot in a place that we'll talk about it shortly. It's really a piece of heaven. I didn't expect that this place exists.
I will show it on the edits for sure, because it's really a piece of heaven. It's not just words, it's really a piece of heaven.
And he wasn't asking me to partner up with him. He was asking if I know someone who might be interested in development. I was okay, I have someone. And I left. On the way back, ChatGPT, quick calculations about the price per square foot for construction, for all of this, went back to the office, did a very, very simple calculation. Called Simon. I was like, I have this opportunity. Are you in? He said, yeah. Okay, when you're coming to Dubai? He said, I can book now. I can come next week. And he came the week after. We went there, met the guy and said, okay, we are interested, not someone else. Cannot imagine the happiness that he had. We were actually a bit embarrassed from the way he was treating us. He took us to this local Emirati restaurant. He was so proud of, telling everybody about us. And since that moment, everything started. And
so this is the new project that you're developing. Yeah. Tell us more about this project itself. So it's in Ajman.
Mm-hmm. Okay, it's in a place that has, I don't know if you know, like Emirates Hills, Dubai Hills. It's similar to this in Ajman.
Okay.
It's directly on the water canal, and behind us is the beach.
Okay.
So it's a 2-basement, ground floor, 7 floors. And right now, a lot of things are happening in that area. For example, the Four Seasons. The opening of the Four Seasons is going to be in 2026. Just 2 minutes away from the project location. Yeah. A big developers from Dubai, they are going there with a plot of 261,000 square foot, 2 million built up area. branded residence, offices, retail. These are all signs
That is the whole area will.
that I'm going in the right direction.
For this kind of project, and I'm very happy that your dream is coming true, entering the development space. If there is an investor watching us now and would like to be part of this journey, do you offer anything for investors?
That's the thing. Right now, we are inviting investors to partner up with us in the project, not in buying units.
Okay.
Okay, so whoever is interested to have a piece of that project that he builds himself with us,
Okay.
they are more than welcome.
What do you mean builds himself?
So he's a partner with us. He's gonna
Okay.
be a shareholder in the company that's building the project.
Lovely.
Okay,
Okay.
and I'm sure right now the prices are still good. After these recent launches, after everything will be announced everywhere, prices are gonna be not
Of
gonna be
course.
saying double, but it's gonna be much higher.
If we're talking about like seasoned investors watching us now, what I kind of, I would say, not guarantees, but the minimum returns that they should expect from such investments.
Look, Safe, in the end, it's a development. So it's not less than 50 to 60% in 24 months.
Lovely.
Not less. Because this is, we're talking about the minimum.
Lovely.
Even the selling price, what we are launching now, that's the least price in the market.
Lovely. Of course, I do support this, and I'm gonna be one of the investors in this project. But if people want to reach out to you and become part of this kind of development, what is the fastest way that they can reach you?
WhatsApp or email.
I will leave all these, of
Yeah.
course, the details in the description of the video, because I'm positive that this project will really have presence. It's an area which is really, really growing. I saw the maps, I saw the drawings, I saw what other big players are planning in this area. So it's positive that it will grow. What about the regular consumers, the buyers, who's like interested? Okay, I want to buy a unit or two.
That's a problem, actually. Half of the projects already sold. And everyone was asking me, even the investors who came with me, their first concern, what if it is not sold? And I want just to hold my laugh.
Yeah.
I don't want to sell. I had a fight with, not a fight, like an argument with the partners. That, guys, please stop. You already sold almost half the project. Please stop. We're selling on a very low price. That's why I'm saying to everyone, it's the minimum, 50 to 60%. And I'm going to tell you a very nice story. We use this as a slogan. I was talking to Simon and one of his investors from Europe, and we were talking about 50 to 60%. He immediately stopped me. What do you mean 60%? That's too much for Europe. I took this slogan. Too much for Europe. yeah, I really took it. So it's at 24 months, so 30% a year.
Exactly.
Which 2.5% a month.
Absolutely.
Is it true? Yeah, it's true. Don't ask me. Do the calculation yourselves. Check the prices, check the amounts, check everything. It is true.
And of course, when people connect with you or with the company,
Yeah, all these
the fact
documents,
sheets
the
and-
studies, because I've done everything from A to Z. I went to 3 third parties to do feasibility studies, to do some audit, to do financial
in
work.
UAE, there is no joke, of course.
Yeah.
It has to be done. What is your dream with this project? What do you want with it?
This is our brand. This is our image. And this is just going to be the start.
What's the name of the project, or it's confidential now?
Till now, it's confidential and very soon will be revealed. Until we get the approval and everything, because now all the approvals are done and should be start the construction, I think, within the next 60 days.
Ooh. Yeah. All the best.
Thank you.
Again, all the details will be in the description of the episode. And I would really recommend the seasoned investors, and I would say like even starting investors, to invest in such project, because at the end of the day, UAE never put us down. The real estate market is always going up. And especially if you enter at the start of, I would say, the construction and before the area pumps up. I have a question that I usually ask in the episode, which is called, you know that this episode show is called the Alpha Talk Show. I always ask a question. How do you define an alpha? What's an alpha for you?
I would say someone whose target is not to be the alpha, who doesn't want to be the alpha. He's just meant to be.
You know, you're the first one who said this definition. I love it.
Because if you go to a place and you want to be the manager and you want to be the owner and you want to be you won't be the one.
True. It happens when you earn it.
Yeah.
True. The next segment is simply asking questions to know the pure human behind the alpha sitting with me. So I'm gonna ask you a couple of questions.
Sure.
Ready?
Ready.
So if we strip away the title, the properties, the success, who are you really?
A father, a husband of my beloved family.
What moment in your life challenged you the most emotionally?
The moment actually my son was born in Jordan, it was COVID.
Ooh.
They couldn't come, I couldn't go.
No way.
That was something, nothing can actually solve this problem for me. Not money, not nothing. Yeah, that was
Oof,
bad.
that's a very tough one.
Yeah.
Have you ever hit a breaking point where you thought, I can't do this anymore?
Oh, a lot. But it's just like maximum for 24 hours.
Really?
Yeah, I just stop my mind. When I reach this point, I have to stop. I have to switch off the engine to come back tomorrow with a different ideas, with a different solution, because I believe in something. When the problem starts, the solution is so far away.
Mm-hmm.
Whenever the problems becomes bigger and you think that there is no more solution, the solution is just
Getting closer.
yeah, it's just next door.
I love how you said it. What did success cost you personally, mentally, and emotionally?
Mentally, I'm still okay,
Still
until
sane.
now.
Still sane.
No, honestly, mentally, I became someone who wants things to be done quickly, even the personal things, and that's not good.
True.
I don't have I don't have a lot of patience. Even sometimes when I talk to family members, I talk to them in the business language. I remove the emotions, and that's not good.
True.
Yeah.
What is the part of your journey no one clapped for, but it was crucial for your growth?
Actually, when I paid the overstaying fines.
True.
Yeah.
What's something people misunderstand about you as a businessman?
I'm too honest.
What does legacy mean to you? What do you want to leave behind?
A good name, that when someone's mentioned the name, they say, yeah, it's good, and because of this name, we can proceed with it.
When you look at where you are today, what would a 20-year-old Abdelkareem say?
I reached.
Oh shit. The journey was long.
Yeah.
True. Since again we're in the Alpha Talk show, what makes someone a real alpha? From your standpoint again, you said that an alpha is a person who becomes an alpha without seeing or demanding it. It's earned. But what makes someone real alpha?
When you see someone taking all the credits for himself, that's not the characteristics of the alpha. You become an alpha because the people around you who supported you, who helped you, they helped you become this. And that's what I say about my whole team.
True.
Without them, without the good management of my people, I wouldn't reach here. And I say to everyone, more than 90% of the success of the company is because of them. because they are the one who worked. They are the one who made me reach this level with the developers, with the deals, with the good, let's say, recommendations from the client. So it's a big thanks to everyone around me who supported me. Nobody can say that I did it alone. No, I didn't do it alone.
If I would love to summarize two things. One is Bonaparte as a brokerage. What you will say as a summary statement for it. What is Bonaparte?
It's a gateway to anyone who's coming to Dubai or who's already in Dubai and who want to have a really good life, which ends up in having a really good real estate opportunity, a good property. But there is a lot of steps behind that we take care of before going to the decision of the property.
Lovely. And what about the development project in Ajman? What?
I see this, as when you have a really, really good linen material, but you need to take it to a really good tailor to make the perfect piece of cloth.
Yeah.
That's it now. It's
Lovely.
the finest material ever, and now we're doing it.
Very proud of you. Literally very proud of you.
Thank you.
There is a last section in the Alpha Talks show. It's called the Alpha Talks Memoir. The Alpha Talks Memoir, it is simply a memoir where the Alpha guest, after we finish recording, writes the experience in the show. But he do one more thing which is important. He write a question to the next Alpha guest. That's a way of making our Alpha guests connect to each other without knowing each other.
Yeah.
Okay? That means that you need to answer a question from the previous Alpha guest. So are you ready?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, because it depends on the previous Alpha. What is the best food you've ever had?
My wife's food.
Oh my God, he's saving himself.
Focus on this a lot. Repeat it again.
He's saving himself.
No, actually, for me, it's the Jordanian food, especially the mansaf.
Oof.
Exactly.
Totally agree. Abdelkareem, what will be the last message you want to leave our audience with today? It could be something like a personal advice. It could be whatever you feel you want to say that maybe we didn't touch in the episode.
What I always tell everyone, it's never too late to start your investment in Dubai, but still do it cautiously. Think twice about what you're doing. Think about who you're dealing with. When it's too good to be true, think twice.
Yeah. I love this episode. I love this conversation. It has a lot of honesty. It has a lot of truth. And it has a journey that is really inspiring. You know, you hear a lot of stories that we started from the bottom and kept going up. This guy sitting in front of me didn't start from the bottom. He started below the bottom.
Way down.
And he was so persistent. And he had a belief. He had an unshakable belief in himself, in his vision, that he will make it. And I'm proud that I consider myself a friend of you.
Thank you. Thank you. Seif.
Really proud of your journey. And you have all my support and all the Alpha fans and audience support. And anybody looking for an investment in real estate or even in development in Dubai, he's the right guy. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
It's been a
Thank
pleasure
you.
to have you with us on the
Appreciate
show
it.
today.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
That wraps another inspiring episode of today's show. I hope that this episode has ignited your inner alpha and left you feeling inspired, motivated, and ready to conquer any challenge that comes your way. Remember, alphas aren't born, they're made. It isn't about dominating others, it's about embracing your authenticity, leading with integrity, and making a positive impact on the world. If you enjoyed today's episode, be sure to subscribe to the Alpha Talks on your favorite podcast platform. Leave us a review and share the podcast with your fellow alphas. Also connect with us on social media at Seif Hakim. Share your thoughts, insight, and stories of personal and business growth with us. Let's create a movement of alphas supporting one another. The world needs more alphas like you exactly. Until next time, stay bold, stay driven, and stay alpha.